Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Ask Me Anything session. This is the one for April, so it's the fourth one of this year already. We are super excited about everything that happened, so I'm looking forward to diving right into it. So I will, like every time, share my screen. All right, great. Well, let's dive right into it. Just before we start, so we are testing out a new tool so that we are live on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Facebook at the same time. So you guys can decide about your favorite platform on where to watch it. We are also doing giveaway. It's a live giveaway, so you can easily join it by going to the link that is right below in the description. So you will see it also as in the banner that goes on the screen. So you can see it right now. So it's bit.ly slash AMA slash giveaway. So just go to that link, fill in your username, and then you will get some pickies. But at the end of the live stream, I will also do a live Wheel of Fortune so that one of the lucky winners will get an exclusive NFT. All right, let's go. So like every time, first we will go through what we have achieved and the updates that we did during the last month. What is the future we are working on right now? And then we will go through the questions. You guys have submitted over 50 questions, so we have a lot of questions, but that's really cool. We regrouped them, and if you still submitted any questions like a couple of minutes ago, unfortunately they will not be answered this time, but the next time. So what have we achieved? Well, we are now almost at 30,000 registered players, so the number continues to grow. It's super exciting. We have set as a target for the year to reach 50,000, because last year we reached 15,000, and I think we are on a good way to achieving that. And seeing the community grow, the people being active, asking the questions, and just having more interaction with the community is great. So thank you all so much for being part of this amazing adventure. What we also achieved is finally we did the NFT integration on Polygon. So Polygon is the old Matic, and that's a blockchain just like Ethereum, but that's the blockchain that we decided to use to create our NFTs. And after a lot of work and testing, we finally launched it last month. And what an exciting moment, what an exciting time. Oh my God, I cannot express the feeling that the team and I had when we were launching it, hoping everything would work out perfectly after all the testing that we did. And we had a couple of hiccups during the launch, but we fixed them all. And since the launch, there has been no issues whatsoever with the NFTs and the creation of the NFTs. So we are super happy about that. And yeah, it's a huge milestone. Having these NFTs is just it changes completely. It adds a new layer to CryptoPick, and it adds a new layer to the players, because now players can collect them, buy them, they can sell them, they can do a lot of things with them, and we will get into more details in a couple of seconds. So we also, together with the new update, we launched the community contest collection. So that was a collection that was created based on you guys, the community. A couple of months back, we asked the community to submit IDs for a collection, and a jury selected the winners, and we created those skins, and that was the community contest collection. It was launched together with the NFT integration, and in 6 days, everything was sold out. So that was pretty exciting, because the Genesis collection was sold out in 3 months. Then the community contest collection was sold out in 6 days. So that was really fast. And then last week, end of the week, yeah, it's a couple of days ago, but it feels like so long ago, we launched the first artist of the artist collection. So it's the first collaboration with an artist. So the artist collection is a collection where established and known NFT artists collaborate with us and will create a skin, so a specific NFT for CryptoPick, and they will all be added to this artist collection. And the first one was released last Thursday, and oh my god, we didn't expect the success. So everything was sold out in less than 2 hours. And sorry for those who had any issues with the website. There were so many people that our servers kind of collapsed. But we fixed everything now. But the most important part is that for the first 15 minutes of the sale, everything was working, and almost everything was already gone then. But after that, we had a couple of hours with problems, but people kept on trying to refresh the page and still buy the skins, which some managed to do. And well, I'm sure that if there were no issues with the site, probably the whole collection was gone in less than 30 minutes. But so thank you all who participated, and what an amazing experience. And I think that from now on, all the upcoming collections are probably gonna go and sell out pretty fast, because there are more and more people interested to get them, and more and more people who are participating in the sales. Then we also launched the Arcane Market integration. So that's the first marketplace where players can buy and sell their NFTs. This is really important because people now can, with their pickies, buy NFTs. But it's also a new way for people to monetize when playing CryptoPick. So what do I mean by that is that if you earn pickies, you can use them to enter tournaments where you can win Ethereum, but you can now also use them to buy NFTs in the shop when they are available. And these NFTs, you will be able to use them in the game, but you are also able to sell them on these marketplaces. And so for a lot of you, it is also a way to earn some money by selling them. And it's really important to not try to do direct sales from people to people, because there can always be scammers. And the most important thing is to go through established marketplaces that will make sure that everything, the trade goes smoothly without any scams. And the first marketplace is Arcane Marketplace. So this one was already launched, and you can already buy and sell the CryptoPick NFTs. Already over $1,200 in buy and sales. Well, it's sales have been done there, but more and more people are listing their items. Now, of course, it's important to understand that now in the beginning, there is a lot of people who are selling, and maybe the demand is not that high yet. But in the upcoming weeks and months, for sure, certainly years, the demand should grow immensely. And so right now, skins are actually pretty cheap. I even bought some, but in the future, I'm pretty sure that the price will go up together with the demand. But this is really important that people can exchange them on these marketplaces. Then we also launched an initiative together with Polygon, which is to give free Matic to everyone who has linked their Matic wallet with their CryptoPick account. So this is also the case if you don't have any NFTs yet. All you have to do is create a Matic wallet on Arcane, link it to your CryptoPick account, and once that is done, you will automatically receive one Matic on your Matic wallet. But it will not be instantly. It will be done every 2 or 3 days. So we do it per batch. So we do a batch every 2 or 3 days. So if you link it, you will not get it immediately, but you just have to wait a couple of days and you will receive it. Now, why did we do this and why is this important? Because when you buy CryptoPick NFTs on our website, all you have to do is connect a Matic wallet to your account, and you can just buy with your pickies and you will automatically receive the NFT. You don't have to sign any transaction anymore. You don't have to pay any transaction. You don't have to wait. It's all done automatically. But if you want to transfer your NFT from yourself to a friend or just to another wallet of yours, or if you want to sell it on a marketplace, this is a blockchain transaction, and for this transaction, you will have to pay Matic. This is with every blockchain the case, and that's why we are giving Matic to everyone who is linking their account so that they can use that Matic to pay every transaction. Now, what is also important to understand, we are giving 1 Matic per player. This might not sound like a lot, but this is enormous because this makes it possible to cover over 30,000 transactions. So normally with 1 Matic, you should be settled to do all your transactions of your CryptoPick NFTs. And then last but not least, it's not yet announced, so I'm announcing it right now. It will be announced on Twitter and everywhere tomorrow, but we have added an avatar download option in your profile. So if you go to your profile page, you will see where you could edit your profile on your avatar. There is now also a download option. And when you click on this button, you will simply download your avatar that you are currently having equipped as a PNG file with a transparent background. And why is it important? Because we are gonna organize certain claw show-off challenges. So what is a claw show-off challenge? So your claw is actually your 3 pieces of your avatar. This is your complete claw. And the goal is that when you download it, you can set it as your profile picture on Twitter, but also other social media, also on our Discord, but everywhere. But we will organize and announce tomorrow the first challenge, which will be that you will have to put it as your avatar on Twitter, comment your CryptoPick username in the post, and you will receive pickies. And we will also do a draft with a Wheel of Fortune at the end of the giveaway challenge. And maybe you are lucky and you will win a specific NFT. So this is really cool. We wanted to facilitate the effect of putting your avatar as your profile picture the most as possible. And so we added this option to download it. All right, so enough about what happened. Let's discuss what we are working on. So we are almost at the end of the whole NFT integration. So firstly, we added the option to buy pickies. Then we added the shop where people could already buy the skins and manage them in their inventory. And we last month released finally the whole NFT integration, meaning that the skins that people already had back in the days could be tokenized and still can be tokenized, and that all new skins that come out are automatically NFTs. So since we have done the update, it means that all the skins that were done were bought up by you guys before the update can be tokenized or already have been tokenized, but you can still do it. So if you still have skins from before the NFT integration, all you need to do is link a Matic wallet to your account, and you can simply tokenize them, and you will receive an NFT of that skin. But now the 2 sales, so the community collection, but also the first artist collection pieces, are all automatically, instantly NFTs. So those don't need to be tokenized anymore because they are automatically tokenized onto your Matic wallet. And now is the 4th step, which is the utility that these NFTs will bring, because like we've already said several times, it's not only about creating cool little skins to customize your avatar or your claw, if we can call it like this. It's more than that. It's pieces that you can collect because they are pretty scarce. There are not a lot of them. But more importantly, they will have certain utilities on CryptoPick. So our first utility is the proof prediction, which I will explain in a second. But it will also give you voting power in our DAO. Our DAO is our decentralized autonomous organization, which is even better way to interact or to give more power to the community, to the token holders, when we want to decide where CryptoPick will go to in the future. So if we want to decide about a new game that we want to create and we cannot decide between one or another game, for example, we can submit a vote to you guys, and everyone who has NFTs has a voting power according to the amount of NFTs they have, and they can decide about which game will come out first. So we love getting the feedback of the community. That's how we've been building CryptoPick for over 2 years now. It's listening to you guys, to your feedback, to your suggestions, and implementing them. And bringing this to the next level is really important. And the best way to do this is to create a DAO where token holders of our NFTs will have voting power, because it means that the people who are really active and have a lot of NFTs have a lot of voting power. And then let's get back to the proof of prediction. So here I have three things that I'm explaining. So there is the cloud power, the tiers, and the proof of prediction. So I'm gonna be really short on this, but more information will follow soon, and especially in the upcoming weeks. So cloud power is basically each NFT that you have will give you cloud power. The cloud power is purely dependent on the scarcity. So for example, common NFT will give you 1 power, and then an epic one will give you 8 cloud power, and so on. So all your NFTs will give you a specific cloud power, and then you will have a total cloud power, which is the accumulation of all the NFTs that you have in your inventory or in your collection, if you want to call it like this, and it will give you a total cloud power. This total cloud power will then have an effect on your tier. So everyone starts to on tier 0 when they start playing CryptoPick, but if you want to have tier 1, you need to have at least 1 cloud power. And then, for example, you need to reach 5 cloud power to get to tier 2, and so on. And so there will be 10 tiers. And so to jump tiers, you will need to have more and more cloud power. So the more NFTs you have, the more or the higher your cloud power will be, and the higher your tier will be. And this tier will have a lot of implications on CryptoPick, and one of them is on the proof of prediction. So what is proof of prediction? Today, you get pickies when you invite people on CryptoPick. You get pickies when you make correct predictions or the best predictions, and you get pickies in the achievements. But tomorrow, when you will be playing CryptoPick, the proof of prediction means that just by making a prediction, so simply playing a Moon Doom hourly game or up down, will reward you pickies. And everyone, even people with tier 0, will receive some pickies. But the higher your tier is, the more bonuses you get. So for example, when you are tier 0, you get 1 picky for playing an hourly game. But if you have tier 1, you will get 1.75 picky. So you will almost get 2 times the amount. So it's really interesting to get our NFTs so that you get a lot of advantages on the game. It will also have specific tournaments with exclusive rewards where you will need to have a specific tier to enter them. And a lot of other things will come together with the NFTs and their utility. But that's it for now. We are super excited to implement this. It's already pretty far in development, but it will come soon. Just to give you a little heads up about how we've been developing. So the last months were a lot of work for the whole NFT integration with the smart contract, with being on Polygon blockchain, which took a lot of time. And yeah, it's not in our habit to take so much time to implement new stuff, but this was crucial, super important, because the smart contract that was used normally should be the smart contract that will be used for the upcoming 10 years of CryptoPick and even more after that. So that's the thing with smart contracts using blockchain, is that once it's live, you cannot go back. So it needed to be perfect. All right, so next thing that we are working on is exclusive NFT drops in collaboration with artists, communities, and partners. So we have done the first one in collaboration with an artist, and we have other ones that are coming up. We are working with a lot of different artists that are really epic, but we are also working with other projects and communities to create specific NFTs in collaboration with them, but more information will come soon. But we are also still working on in-house collections, and we will certainly do more community contest collections in the future. Then OpenSea Marketplace. So we are now already on the Arcane market, which is the first marketplace, but we are working on being implemented on OpenSea Marketplace. So OpenSea, for those that don't know, is just the biggest NFT marketplace in the world. It's like the standard. And they will soon integrate as a second blockchain on their main marketplace, Polygon, so Matic. So it means that today you can only trade Ethereum NFTs on OpenSea, but in the future, you will also be able to trade Polygon or Matic, if you want, NFTs on OpenSea. Today, there is already a test version, which is called OpenSea.matic or matic.opensea, but it will be implemented on their main platform, and we cannot wait for this to go live, and our NFTs will be there when they go live. And this is super important because Arcane is pretty nice, but OpenSea is even bigger, so even more people can see the CryptoPick NFTs, can access it, and it's also directly in crypto. When on Arcane, it's with Arcane credits. New games, tournaments, and CPR seasons. So we are working on adding new games. We are also working on adding new tournament formats. One of them will be tournaments with not Ethereum rewards, but other rewards. I will not say more. I will just tease you with that. And then we are also working on CPR seasons. So CPR seasons is something that was suggested by a lot of people of the community, is that the leaderboard, for example, of CPR, it's really nice to have an all-time leaderboard to see the CPR of people since they started to play. The same with the Ethereum that they won and the pickies that they won. But with the CPR, we want to have specific seasons. So for example, a season could start on the 1st of May and end on the last day of May. And everyone on the 1st of May will start with 1,000 CPR for that specific season. And at the end of the month, the people with the highest CPR will get some rewards. Now, this will not remove your all-time CPR. So the current leaders with the highest CPR of the game will still have that CPR, and it will still be the CPR that is shown on your profile. But on top of that, we will have specific seasons, and it's like a seasonal leaderboard where everyone starts with 1,000 and needs to get the highest CPR as possible, which makes it really interesting because it means that you can just play CryptoPick games the whole day and your CPR will evolve. So it's not only the tournaments or the games where you can win pickies, but just participating and making good predictions will give you way more than just a score in the tournament, because if you are not playing the tournament or you forgot to enter, or you are playing at a time when there is no tournament, you will also gain CPR, which you always get when you play any game. And this way you can try to get on the highest tiers of the season CPR leaderboard and earn some rewards. All right, that's what we are working on. We're working on a lot of other stuff, but I will not go into details about those. Now let's get into the Ask Me Anything. So for those that were not here in the beginning, it's important to know that you can just fill in your CP username with the link that you see in the middle of the screen. So if you go to bit.ly/AMA, then a little line giveaway, you will be able to fill in your CryptoPick username, and all those who have done so by the end of the stream will be getting 100 pickies, but will also be entered in a Wheel of Fortune, where one winner will get a specific NFT. It's not just a simple NFT, it's actually one of the NFTs from the artist collection. So it's one of the Cryptomaniac NFTs. So it's pretty crazy if you can win that one, because they were gone super fast, and it's a pretty exclusive NFT. So I strongly suggest you fill in your username and participate in it. All right, well, let's get into the questions. There are a lot of them, so we'll try to go through them as fast as possible, but still answer them correctly. So, first question by OMG 2020. What is the minimum withdrawal at Arcane Marketplace, and do you allow different usernames with different emails, but same IP when logging in at CryptoPick? So for the first question, minimum withdrawal at Arcane is right now 100 Arcane credits, so it's the same as $100. So you need to sell for at least 100 credits so that you can remove them. You can also deposit money, and so you can, if you have, let's say, 50 Arcane credits and you want to remove them, you can deposit 50 Arcane credits and then withdraw 100, if I'm not mistaken. And then, but I know, well, we know that we've been talking with them, and they are gonna lower this minimum in the future. So we are looking forward to this because a lot of people find it maybe a bit high. So we will see about that. And then, do we allow different username with different emails but same IP when logging in at CryptoPick? Well, I mean, we are completely against the fact that one person has different accounts, and we detect these players, and a lot of people in the community also see it and report it, and so these players get banned. So it's against the rules to have several accounts with different emails or different usernames. Doesn't matter, even with the same IP or a different IP, because there are also people who have different IPs, but they are the same user. We can detect all of that, and we will ban you. But if you mean, for example, a friend or a family member that is playing CryptoPick also, and so he has the same IP, well, there's no problem whatsoever with that. But we see the difference between one person playing or different persons playing. I will not say how we do, but we do see it, and there are a lot of different ways to see it. So if you want to create different accounts, that's against the rules, and we will ban you. But if you mean someone that is close to you or lives together with you, of course they can play with the same IP, having a different email and username. Could it be possible to have a competition per week with the top 20 CPR, Ethereum, and Pickies? Well, I think that's what I explained just before with the CPR season. So that's the thing, is that I'm not. I gave the example of on a monthly time frame, but it could be possible that we do these CPR seasons only for a week, or different approaches, or even longer than a month. But that's the goal, is to have also rewards for people in the leaderboards. But it will almost always be with seasons where people start off with the same basic number, because otherwise, well, someone that is already super high CPR will not have to do a lot, and they will automatically win. But yeah, so I think that answers your question. We are working on bringing those CPR seasons to the leaderboards. What if my CPR goes to 0? Can I still participate of any games or tournament? What should I do to push my CPR up once again? Okay, it's a good question. So your CPR can go to 0, and it will not hold you back from playing any games. There is no, it's not that if your CPR is too low, you cannot play any games anymore. But you can go to your settings and reset your CPR if you wish to do so. Currently it's 1,000 pickies, but I think we will lower this in the future. So you can just pay pickies, and then your CPR is set back to 1,000. You will this way reset your CPR to 1,000, but you will keep your standings in the leaderboards. But this is a way to get back to 1,000. Otherwise, you just have to make good predictions and get back to a higher CPR. Then Payne asked, can you tell us more on how to buy and sell our NFTs? Well, we have created a complete guide that you can easily find on our Publish OX or on our Medium, I think even. But you can find it also in, we will add it to the frequently asked questions of the website. It's actually being added, and it will be there, I think, tomorrow or the day after. But you can follow that guide, but basically you just go to Arcane, you connect with your Arcane account that you created to link your Matic wallet to your CryptoPick account, and you will automatically see the NFTs that you have on your wallet, and you can put them for sale there. So it's really super easy, but the easiest way to do is to follow our guide. If I'm not mistaken, I will just check it out for you. You can, I think you can. Yeah, we will post again the link to find the guide on how to buy or sell NFTs on the Arcane marketplace. But it's already has been posted on different places, but we will post it again, and then you just follow it. It's super easy. Then Padre asked, when will set bonuses add to skins? Do you mean if you mean the cloud power that will be added to all the NFTs, well, pretty soon. If you mean really like a set bonus, if you have like the 3 pieces of a set, that's not something we have planned to implement immediately, but it's certainly something that we've been thinking about, is how can sets of specific NFTs add extra bonuses. So it's maybe something we will add in the future. Maybe that having a set of a specific NFT will give you more cloud power, but nothing is set yet. So I will not say that it will for sure be there or when, but we are aware of this and we are thinking of a way of adding it, but it will not be in the immediate future. But it makes sense to add it because then it's even more motivating for people to get the full collection, full set of a collection of a piece. So yeah, makes a lot of sense. Then we got Andy Patty. It would be nice if there is an application that can be downloaded in the Play Store, because this is an extraordinary project, and there is also an Ethereum coin price, so that you will be excited. Greetings, trader pickers. So it's a question that we hear a lot: is there no mobile application? And we don't intend to develop one immediately. Maybe in the future, if we get like really big and we see that it's really important. But we have developed CryptoPick from the beginning as a progressive web app. So it's basically a website that if you open it in your browser on your phone, it looks exactly the same as an application. So there is no real difference between having an application or being in your browser on CryptoPick, except the fact that you can maybe easier send out notifications or things like that to a player. But you can, in your browser, you can actually add CryptoPick to your home screen. You need to go to your settings, or you just Google how to add a website to your home screen. And if you do this, it will be like almost exactly the same as an application, because you will have it on your background of your phone. You can just click on it and it will open like the application of CryptoPick, and there is not a lot of difference with it. So it's something that it's easier and it's better to have one thing to develop for everyone. And so we've always chosen the route of developing a website that is also automatically an application format on the phone. But who knows? One day we could develop an application. I'm not saying never, but it's not our top priority right now, because normally, if you just open it in your browser, it looks exactly like an application. Then Travelers81 asked the following question: is there a time estimation about battles between players? Also, it would be cool if at a player's profile, the number of times he finished first or in the top 3 or 5 could appear, or even having a special badge next to his name showing in tournaments list of players. Okay, for the first question, a time estimate for battles between players. An exact timing, I don't know yet, but when I talked about we are working on new tournament formats, this is one of the things that is coming up. We are working on a format of death matches. So where, for example, 32 people can join, and then they have to make a prediction against one player each day, and the best prediction of both wins and goes to the next round. But I would say that it's gonna be there in the upcoming months. I don't know when exactly, but it will come, and it's something we are really thrilled about to launch, because a lot of people have been asking for this, and the PvP aspect is even bigger in this. If you can like really play against one player, when you win, you will feel pretty strong and pretty good. So yeah, it will come in the upcoming months, but when exactly, I don't know. And then your suggestion of adding some kind of badge or indication on the profile of how many times someone finished first or in the top 3 or top 5. I really like the idea. And I think some other people suggested something in the same style. But thank you again for suggesting this, and we will discuss it with the team. But it could be really nice to highlight this more, because the profile should really be a place that you can put forward to show off your CPR, your picks, your collection of NFTs, but also the achievements that you did, but also the places that you finished in the tournament. So thank you for that suggestion. We will look at it. Then Poyo sent us the question: when can we expect to see CryptoPick as a mobile app on Google Play Store or such? Well, that's the same question as Adipati, and I just answered it, but not in the near future, but maybe in the far future. But just Google it, or just go to your settings, and you will see that you can add CryptoPick to your mobile background desktop if you want, and it will download our website like an application, and you will see the little logo of CryptoPick between your applications, and you can just click on it and it will open it really like it's an application. Test it out. If you don't manage to do it, just post it in our Discord or send an email to support@cryptopick.net, and we will answer you how to do it, because it's super easy, and it changes the experience a little bit. For people who think it's really important, it's certainly something they can do right now. Then Ramakrishna asked, at the hourly tournament at time 6 and 12 a.m., 6 and 12 p.m., 4 tournaments in a day. So we've added, I think 1 month or 2 months ago, we've added 2 more hourly tournaments. So today there are 3 hourly tournaments: the morning, main, and evening tournament. If there is now clearly a time span of about 7 hours when there is no hourly tournament, and if a lot of people are actually playing CryptoPick at that time spot and want a tournament, we could potentially add a 4th one between those hours. It's certainly something we will discuss with the team. We're also going to look into the stats of the website. What we saw before is we asked the community what the best hours would be to add other tournaments. The 2 time spots that we chose now to add for the hourly and the evening were the clear winners, because a lot of people voted for both of those time frames, and we couldn't decide, so we decided to add them both. But not many people voted for the other hours, but maybe it has evolved based on the people that joined, and we will look into how many people are playing around those times, and maybe we could add another tournament. So thank you for your suggestion, and thanks for letting know. It's important that you share these ideas, but also the fact that you are maybe playing during the hours that there are no tournaments. Then Ola1: is it possible for the group to create a Telegram group where members can interact and also sell their NFTs just like Discord? Well, today our main chat on top of the in-game chat is clearly our Discord. That's where everyone is. That's where we have different channels, and we have recently added one to talk about NFT trading. So we would strongly suggest for everyone to join our Discord, but we don't have, we have a Telegram group, but we are not really active on it, and not many people are active on it. So maybe we could try to reactivate our Telegram. But the thing with Telegram compared to Discord is that you cannot have really no channels with specific topics. So that's why it's easier to join the Discord and just immediately go to the NFT trading channel, because you know that everyone there is talking about that specific topic. While being in a Telegram group, people can talk about everything. And so if you try to talk about an NFT that you want to sell, it will get lost in all the other text. But maybe, we could create just a specific Telegram group to discuss NFT trading. But but don't forget that it's really important to trade the NFTs through the marketplaces and not go and try to buy it directly from someone else, and then they have to send you the NFT and you pay them, because you are not sure that they will pay you, or they are not sure that you will send the NFT. So always use marketplaces. But who knows, we will create a Telegram group for this. So it's an interesting topic. We've seen that some people talked about it in the chat. It could be a community-owned Telegram group. So if you want to launch it and be active there, you can certainly do so. But the easiest thing is to join our Discord. But we will see. Then Payne again asked the question: an early morning league should be created because I cannot join our time frame tournament. Well, okay, that's cool. That's really nice that you tell us that you cannot join the time frames that are currently active, because that's what we just discussed before. So maybe we will add a fourth tournament, which is the early morning tournament. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting us know. And I think if you are in that time frame, other people are also in that time frame, so it might be important to add our lead tournament for those people. We will look into it. Sir Black Otu Boy, I have been participating in all tournaments, and for a month now, I have not been lucky enough to win anything. Does it mean because as the number of people increase in the platform, that's why I've been sidelined for a while? Because of this, I haven't been encouraged to make picks as usual. It's a really good point you're highlighting, and also an important one. That's also exactly one of the reasons why we are implementing proof of prediction, because with proof of prediction, just participating like you are doing right now for a whole month will bring you a lot of pickies. And these pickies you will be able to use to still enter tournaments, but you will also be able to use them to buy NFTs, and these NFTs you will be able to sell them. So that's one of the reasons why we think proof of prediction is super important, because of course the more people join, the higher the challenge to win. But also don't forget that the more people join a tournament, the more people win a prize. We have added a system where, based on how many people join a tournament, the amount of winners will increase. So that's important to know. But for sure, we want to reward people that are playing actively, and that's what proof prediction is going to do. And it's super important, because we don't want someone to play the whole day and have nothing in return. Okay, they might not have done the best prediction or the correct prediction, but they still participated in the CryptoPick ecosystem on the platform with the community. So by just participating, you will be earning piggies. So I hope that this will be a nice incentive and a new thing, so that when you play a whole month and unfortunately you maybe don't make the best predictions and don't win a tournament, at least you will win a lot of pickies by simply playing the game and being active like you are. And I think in the future we will try to add other options also, because it's super important to have everyone who participates actively and that is part of the community, and that makes predictions. Every one of these people are being rewarded. I think it's one of the most important aspects of creating a project, is rewarding the active community, active players, active predictors, active pickers, just in general. So certainly something we are working on constantly, and that we will add even more options after the proof of prediction. Then Heather Ali Izrar, can we transfer pickies between users, and why we can sell pickies? So you cannot transfer pickies between users, because today pickies are an in-game currency, which means that it's purely used in CryptoPick. It's not a cryptocurrency. You can only win them by playing the game, or you can buy them by paying with PayPal, or you will also soon be able to buy them with crypto. But the goal is that you use your pickies on the CryptoPick platform. You can do so to enter tournaments and earn potentially Ethereum, but now you can also use them to buy NFTs, and these NFTs you can sell them for Ethereum, dollar, or whatever. So you cannot exchange them, and the goal is not that you will be able to sell these pickies. Now, it's not impossible. Now, don't kill me if it's not in the near future, but it's not impossible that pickies will not become a token. So it's possible that at some point in the future we will tokenize the pickies and that it becomes a cryptocurrency and that you are able to exchange it between players, but also on exchanges. But we are not there yet, and it's not our priority. Our priority is to further develop all the games, the tournaments, the NFT integration, the utility of the NFTs. And for now, pickies are doing a great job on the platform of being just an in-game currency with the option to earn them by playing and also buying them and then using them. Alex Mackay, what is the benefit of CryptoPick NFT? Also, can someone sell CryptoPick NFT on CryptoPick platform? Okay, so the benefit of the CryptoPick NFTs, I think I talked about it quite a lot already today, but it's basically, it's a collector's item. There are only a limited edition of all the pieces. So if CryptoPick continues to grow and we become really famous, at some point having a CryptoPick NFT will be something really rare. But it's also something that you can use to customize your avatar so that you can show off to other players. But more importantly, it will have a lot of utilities on the platform. So you will have specific cloud power that will give you specific tier that will give you more pickies when you play games. You will get a voting power in our decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO, and you will get specific accesses to exclusive tournaments, to special games. So a lot of things will be unlocked by owning NFTs for you on CryptoPick. Also, can someone sell CryptoPick NFTs on CryptoPick platform? So today you can only exchange them on Arcane Market. And tomorrow you will be able to, well, tomorrow, I mean, in the future, you will be able to exchange them on OpenSea. And maybe that in the future we will create our own marketplace on the CryptoPick website. Today it's not the case. So today you cannot exchange them directly on our own website, so not on CryptoPick platform. Why? Because it's not our immediate job to be a marketplace, because being a marketplace for NFTs is something pretty complex and it needs to be secure and done correctly. And well, people like Arcane, but certainly like OpenSea, it's their job to create a marketplace. And so everything works really well there. So if you can use those, it's, I think, the best way of doing. But it's something we've discussed, is maybe creating our own marketplace where people can list their NFTs and buy and sell them from each other, and maybe also buy and sell them in pickies. But it's not something that will come in the near future, but maybe in the further future. So yeah, Falender, why not think swap wallet and just Ethereum? So I think you're referring to the fact that today you only have an Ethereum balance and you can only deposit Ethereum or withdraw Ethereum. It's because we just don't want to have a lot of different balances on CryptoPick for the users. So today you have a picky balance and you have an Ethereum balance, and that's it. And people win Ethereum when participating in tournaments, and they can use their Ethereum also in the up-down game and win there. But we intend to keep it this way. Maybe that in the future it will become Ethereum on the Matic blockchain, and so that the transactions are even faster and almost free. But we will not add any other token directly. So yeah, it's just a question of making it more easy for everyone. And of course, you can tell me that, yeah, I have that coin and it would be easier if I could deposit that coin. But you can probably swap that coin for Ethereum somewhere else, and then you can use the Ethereum on CryptoPick. Please, can you finish this daily 10, 15, 10 tournaments and make it only daily, and then a $25 tournament on a daily basis? So you want to remove the 3 and only have one with a $25 tournament pot, because back in the day it was the case, I think, or it was a bit lower. I don't remember how much exactly it was that people could win in the daily tournament, but there was only one hourly tournament, and we want to have different tournaments because not everyone in the world could participate in that tournament, because people from everywhere are playing CryptoPick and the hours are different. So what we can maybe do is what we discussed before, is add another tournament. So you would have 4 hourly tournaments in one day, but we will certainly not remove all of them and only have one. Now it's possible that the rewards of these tournaments get higher in the future, because if more people are playing, of course, it makes sense to give more rewards, so that that you still earn something pretty decent if you are one of the winners. Luhex, I always have a problem with registration since I cannot verify my account. Do you plan on solving this? I'm sorry to hear that issue. All you have to do is send us an email saying that you have an issue with your verification at support@cryptopick.net, and it will be taken care of in a couple of minutes, because we cannot see if someone has an issue with verifying their email. I mean, we see that someone hasn't verified it, but some people just don't want to verify it because they created an account and then they're like, ah. But if that's the case for you and you want to get activated, well, I will certainly pass on your case already to the technical team, but always feel free to send an email to support@cryptopick.net and your problem will be taken care of. Then there is Easy Freaks, who is asking, do you have plans of integrating AI gaming in your NFT space? What are your major projects at work? So the major projects we are working on, I think we've listed them in the stuff we are working on. Do we plan on implementing AI, so artificial intelligence, in our NFT or gaming NFT space? Well, it depends how you look at it. One thing is sure is that we are having some really cool data with the predictions that the players are making, and the goal is certainly to have AI work with that data in the future. But if you mean integrating AI gaming in your NFT space, if you mean AI that is used to play games and so on, not immediately. Yeah, wait a second. So maybe you can elaborate a bit more about this by emailing us or by chatting in the Discord or even in the general chat about what you mean exactly with this, because I'm certainly intrigued and interested about what you're saying. At home, when the website available in French? That's a good question. We already had the question of when would the website be in Russian in the past and in other languages also. Now, right now, we don't intend to have the website in different languages, because we try to keep the website as simple as possible with only a couple of words and it being intuitive. But it is important, and I understand that if a lot of people speak another language, that maybe we should have it in other languages, and it's maybe something we will do in the future. Not now, but yeah, we will. Well, if we grow, we will certainly have to do it. So we'll see about that. But of course, French would probably be one of the website of the languages. Russian for sure, Chinese, and other languages. But we will see about that. And also, if we decide to add languages, we will ask the community what language they want, and we will see what languages to add. Then Slav Crypto is wondering, will CryptoPick players be able to contribute their NFT drawings, collectibles to the game in the future? Wait, we'll put your NFT drawing. So you mean like people could do with the community contest, where people could submit IDs for next NFT skins? If that's your question, yeah, we intend to have other community contests being organized so that people can submit their IDs. And by submitting your ID, then we will have a jury, and the winners will be selected again, and then we will create those skins, and they will be released as a community contest collection too. When exactly, I cannot say yet, but it will be in the near future. And we will also do it a bit more structured so that people can really submit their IDs and maybe even send a sketch or a drawing that they did on their computer but certainly something we will do again in the future. So I'm looking forward to seeing your IDs, /crypto. Then Kine, when will the PoP boost be released? I think I answered that one pretty good earlier. So it will be pretty soon. We're currently working on it, and you can expect it in the upcoming weeks. So that's it for the questions that were submitted up front. Were a lot of questions. So thank you for all of you who submitted any questions. I am going to check in the live chat if there are still questions I could be answering. So the question was, can pickies buy later with crypto, for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others? Well, we will add an option to buy pickies already with Ethereum. The others, we don't know yet. Because the thing is that if we want to enable crypto payments just like you do with PayPal, well, you have to pay a lot of transaction fees to use those services. So I think we will just implement or an option to use your CryptoPick Ethereum balance to buy picky packs, or you will be able to buy a pack directly with a transaction that you would do with Ethereum to us. But we know, and we've had a lot of requests to add an option to have crypto payments, because a lot of people in the NFT space are, of course, investing with crypto, whether it is Ethereum or another one. Most of the people are investing with Ethereum, and it makes sense. I mean, we are a crypto game. We are NFTs. We need to accept crypto. So we will add for sure Ethereum payments in the really near future. We're actually working on it right now, so you can expect that soon. Any other questions? Is the Ethereum price distribution for tournaments going to stay like it is, or will it change? Well, like I said before, so currently the prize pot is a fixed amount, but depending on the amount of people that join a tournament, there are more or less winners. So that's already cool. So if there are a lot of people joining, there are more winners. But it's possible that in the future we will, if a lot of more people play and join the tournaments, it's possible that we will bring the fixed total price of the fixed price of the tournaments higher. So it's possible that it will change for sure. Next question. What's the possibility of reducing the minimum withdrawal rate? So yeah, with Ethereum always going up in price, we've already reduced it quite a lot compared to 1 year ago. But we will, if Ethereum continues to rise, we will for sure lower the minimum withdrawal. It's something we look at, and it's something important for people to be able to withdraw lower amounts. Now, what you need to keep into account is that, one, the transaction fees of the Ethereum network are high, and that's something we cannot choose. So the fee that you have to pay to make a withdrawal is a fixed fee, and that one will not go down if we reduce the minimum, because it's simply the fee that has to be paid to the network. So at some point, you could be wondering if the fee is not higher than the amount that you are withdrawing. So of course, it's better to wait a bit before doing the withdrawal. But that doesn't hold that we could, of course, reduce the minimum still a little bit. But it's also something that, I mean, we want there to be a minimum withdrawal, because it's important that it's a motivation for people to play and to try to reach that minimum withdrawal. But we will discuss it, and if Ethereum continues to rise, we will certainly bring it lower in the near future. And I think those are all the questions that were asked in the live chat. So what I still have to do now is actually we are gonna go and pick a winner for the exclusive skin. So what skin are you winning? That's an interesting question. So the skin that you're able to win is the exclusive skin that was dropped last week. So we're talking about an epic skin. We're talking about the first artist collection skin. We're talking about, of course, the Cryptomaniac skin. So it's about a Mecha Guardian. So you will be able to win the pipe, so the top part of the Mecha Guardian. And I will now everyone who have submitted their name right now are in the wheel. It will not go any more, so it's now finished. So I would just say good luck to all of you, and may the best win, because that's what it's all about. So good luck, everyone. I'm gonna click on the little wheel. We're gonna go full screen to make the experience even better. Good luck, everyone, and let's pick the winner. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And the winner is ooh, and the winner is Adi Patti. All right, congratulations, good job. Pretty close one with Crypto Night, but congratulations. We will send you that skin as soon as possible. Thank you also for submitting a question, because I remember your name from the questions that you submitted. And thank you all for being here, for participating also at the Wheel of Fortune. And I will stop the live stream right here, but I will wish you a great week. And we have a lot of things we will announce in the upcoming days on all the social media that we have. So stay tuned and have a great week. Peace.